Everyone, welcome to week 2 in health, safety, and nutrition. I hope everyone got settled and started figuring out the way this class is going to look. I want to take a look at week 2 with you. This week's book is going to be about healthy children. So if you go and you're not going to see the other weeks, your version is just going to see the healthy children week. If you click on it, I'll change a little bit about the format. Just because I think it's a little less confusing. You can give me feedback on if it's more confusing or what I can do to make it less confusing. So this week what you're going to do is go in, you're going to watch this video, you're going to look at this PowerPoint, and you're going to look at these forms. These are all the forms that you would see in a child care center that would relate to healthy children. There is a health observation checklist here that what you would look at when you were looking for children who are coming into your program in the morning to make sure that they're healthy. We all know, especially this time of year with the flu and things going around, sometimes parents feel like they need to send their children and they might not be completely healthy. It's your job to assess that when they get to school. Obviously, if they're not feeling well, that's something that you're going to take into consideration. But in long-term care too, looking at children every day. So like general appearance in this health observation, you're going to look for large amounts of weight gain or loss, if they're fatigued, other things. And it's not that you would turn these children in as being not cared for, but it's definitely something that you would want to, hang on, I'm going to turn off the TV. It's definitely something that you're going to want to keep an eye on because children can get sick and parents see them every day and they might not see changes in them, and that's part of our job is to keep an eye on children and make sure that they're healthy overall. Also, you have physical health, but also you have mental health. So you're just going to really look for things that if they're extra sad or if they're hostile, aggressive, some of the things on there. Again, it's not our job to make decisions about what we think might be going on, but what's important is to communicate with families about how their children are doing the best work with the child, with the families for the child. There's also when you do see something going on and you want to log it, you would be logging things like their medication, their injuries. So there's different instructions for different types of logging that you would do about the child's health. So here's that information. These are all important. There really isn't a assignment that goes with these specifically, but it is an important thing to take note of when you're working with children. Then let's see what else I've got here in this week's folder. So then you are going to go back up. So you watched the video, you've looked at the PowerPoint, you've looked at all the forms. Then you're going to take a look. After you've done that, you're going to look in week 2's assignments. If you go into this folder, it tells you what you need to do. So you're going to read the chapters 4 and 7 in our textbook. Then you're going to do this week 2 reading assignment, which is another quiz. There's another case study. We don't do a lot of them. It just so happens that 2 of them start at the beginning of the semester. So there's a discussion board with a case study. There's a well child check assignment, and then there's another discussion board, complete healthy child discussion board in the left column. This does not connect to the discussion board, unfortunately. I couldn't really figure that out. So all you have to do, when you get to this one, you can click on this. It'll take you to the discussion board. But for this one, you'll have to go over here, click on the discussion board, and then you'll see both discussion boards for this week. So you're not going to be able to see these right now, but the case study will be open and the healthy children discussion board. So both discussion boards are over here. This mentions it. So if you look in the homework folder, it does say complete healthy child discussion board in the left-hand column. So just go to the discussion board in the left-hand column, and that's where that will be. If you have any questions or problems, please email me. And if not, I will see you next week.